Hello everybody! Today I want to give you an update of my extreme minimalist wardrobe. So I do have a very limited amount of clothing items. Today I just want to talk about which items went out of my wardrobe during the last few months and which items came in, and if it's now more or less items, and just how I decided or how these items came into my wardrobe. If you're new here, my name is Leah. I'm uploading videos twice a week about minimalism and sustainable living. If you're interested in these topics, consider subscribing to my channel. And now let's get started. If you want to see a full wardrobe tour, click right here. I will link the video in the card, and that is just the update. So it's not the way it was right there, but it is similar because I just changed a few pieces and added some and got rid of some. You will see. So let's get started. I talked about this in my extreme minimalist wardrobe tour, or where I showed you all of my clothing items, but I had these like winter hiking boots and they are falling apart now, and so I have to go get new ones. And since we're going on a pretty big trip soon and I only want to bring one pair of shoes, I wanted to have shoes that are warm because it's gonna be cold. I wanted to have shoes that are waterproof, which these are not anymore because they have holes, and I wanted of course to have shoes that are sustainable and that I can wear for a long time. So I went online and searched for shoes, and I came across these like leather secondhand barefoot shoes, and I wanted to try barefoot shoes for such a long time, and they seem to be a really good idea, and they were here like just 10 minutes away, so I went there, tried them on, they fitted, and I bought them. And these are my new like winter boots or hiking boots even. I don't know if I'm gonna wear them for hiking, but I'm just like, these are the ones that these were. So I'm again only having 3 pairs of shoes. I'm very happy with them so far because they have been completely wet. I've stepped into puddles and they have kept my feet dry. So these are the ones I'm gonna take on my trip, and I'm very happy with them because they look also a little bit less outdoorsy. I mean, they still look a lot like hiking boots, but a little bit less than these have. So I'm more comfortable wearing these in everyday life as well. So I'm very happy with these. And these now, I don't really know if I should just trash them or if I should give them to like clothing donation thing, because I mean, you can wear them still, but they're just not waterproof anymore, and I think they're not gonna be good for that much longer. So let me know what you think. The next thing I also talked about in this video that I've linked to up there is that I'm not really happy with my shorts. And so I had these 2 pairs. Wait. This one, it's like self-made, it does not have pockets. The seam on the back here shows a little bit, so that's something I didn't really like about it. And it was a little too loose up here. Other than that, it was really light and really comfortable and really good. But then I had another pair with pockets, but just too colorful and just too wide and too loose for me. So I wanted to like exchange these for one pair of like good shorts. And I found these on a like clothing website thing where you can, it's like a marketplace where you can sell your clothes you don't want anymore. And so I bought them, and they looked like they would fit me, but then they came in the mail and they were way too big. So what I did, I cut them up and like sew them together in a new way. So now they are smaller. They were in a size like 40, that's a European size, and now they're maybe 38 or 36, so that's what fits me. And I think I'm happy. I sew them by hand, but it's like quite strong, and I think it will be good. So that's the pair of shorts I have in my wardrobe now. These 2 go. Another thing was a top I had, and that's this one, and it just has a few holes. What I realized as well is that it became very see-through, what I don't like, because sometimes I like to not wear a bra, and then that's not really something I'm looking forward to. And like that whole seam is kind of breaking apart, this one as well, and then it has a hole there, and so it's kind of falling apart. And then a friend of mine, she has a YouTube channel as well, which I will link right here, but it's in German, sometimes it's in English, I think. She gave me this top and it was white, and I dyed it with avocado pits and avocado skin. So you can check it out on my Instagram. I like showed the process and the before and after there. So this is, I really like plant dyeing, and I really like the color because now it's like a very soft color, and I like to have colors that are not too bright, not too shiny. I really don't like white because I'm afraid of like staining it, or I'm afraid of it being too much like see-through again, or yeah, I prefer clothes that are not white. So this is perfect, and I'm really interested in if it will keep this color or if it will like fade over time, or like more how fast it will fade. And I mean, if it's fading, I can always re-dye it again. I think that's also a really nice project to do because you don't really need anything apart from water and avocado skin and pits and some fabric. Yeah, so that top is coming into my wardrobe, and that one is leaving my wardrobe. Then we come to the things that are actually additional right now. So the other day I rode my bike home from university and I passed a clothing donation box. Now, I talked about that in other videos, but I really don't like these clothing donation boxes because I don't think they're actually a good thing, and usually they don't do any good to the people of this world. But of course I would leave the clothes in the clothing donation box when they're in there. I mean, it's stealing if you take clothes out of there, so I would not do that. But a lot of people just throw their clothes next to the box on the ground, and then they get soaking wet when it's raining, and they're just like wet and dirty and laying there next to the clothing donation box. And I think nobody will pick these up, nobody will use them. I don't think the people like picking up the clothing donation box will take these clothes with them. So that is where I found this jacket. So the zipper of this jacket was broken. That's maybe the reason that somebody didn't want it to have it anymore. So the actual like thing that you can move up and down was just missing. What I did, I took the jacket home, I washed it, and I found another zipper thing that I could put on here in just my like handcrafting supplies. So I am really happy because now I can take this jacket to that trip. I'm taking my boots, and because otherwise until now I only had one jacket, as you maybe know from this video, and that one jacket is a rain jacket. I mean, it's perfect for like summer, spring and autumn, and almost always during the winter because it's not that cold and you can just layer up underneath. But where we're going, it's going to be like minus 10 degrees Celsius, which is about 15 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty cold. So I really like to have an additional layer of warmth. I'm not sure if I'm going to take the rain jacket or only this one, but I'm just like adding this to my wardrobe for now, and I think I'm going to get rid of it after this trip again and just like bringing it to a secondhand store, giving it to somebody that wants to have it. But for now, this was a great thing to find because it was for free. I could fix it, and now it will keep me warm. Another thing I found next to this clothing donation box is socks. I don't know if you watched my video where I talked about things that I had way too much of, way too many of. I will link that video as well. And one of the things is socks, because I already have this thing completely full of socks I'm not even wearing because I have the socks that I'm wearing in my wardrobe, and that's the additional socks. But now I found even more socks, and I didn't want to like leave them there just because of sustainability reasons. And now I have way too many socks. And I think I've decided that I will like sell or give them away to somebody that wants them. I mean, many of these socks have never been worn, to what I can tell. So I will just give some away because it will take about 15 years for me to go through these socks, and I don't really see a reason for keeping these socks for so long. Yeah, so these were the things that changed in my wardrobe. And I think a wardrobe that changes is perfectly fine because the things you need will change, and some clothes will break, some clothes will just be like out of shape after a while, and you will just also maybe want to have other things in your wardrobe. And as long as it's possible to get rid of the clothes you don't want to have anymore in a responsible way, I think that's perfectly fine. So what I'm going to do is maybe donating these boots with the t-shirt with holes in it. I think I just have to do it to like fabric recycling, because there's nothing else you can really do with it anymore. And for the socks, yeah, I'm gonna sell the socks or like give away the socks that I have too many of. And the other things and the two shorts, I'm just gonna bring to a clothing swap or like give them away for free or like bring them to a secondhand store. That is about the usual rate my clothes change. I mean, it's just been a few months since I made this video about my wardrobe, so it does change quite often. And that is just because I change, I think about what I want to have, and then sometimes new items come into my life, like this jacket. I wouldn't have like bought a jacket like this, but I found it, so it was a really great piece to have. And yeah, I would really be interested in knowing how your clothes change. Do you shop a lot? Do you shop a lot secondhand? Do you like get clothes from friends and family? Or do you always only like give away clothes so your clothes get less and less? Just let me know how you handle your closet and how your clothes change over time. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more videos, check these out right here. I've linked you a playlist and another video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!